What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be showing how to make the Krusty Krab. Here it is. This is certainly one of the funny ones I think I've built. It is a little small, but I also did realize when looking at it in the show it was kind of small. Here's the inside space. I can't show it very well. Anyway, with that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Here are all the materials you will be needing. It is kind of mostly concretes. Alrighty, and the space for this is a 28 by 18, and the materials you'll be needing to start off are spruce planks, spruce slabs, stripped spruce wood. It does need to be wood as opposed to logs. Light blue stained glass blocks. Bamboo fence, which I don't actually think were on the original list. Oops. Smooth quartz blocks. Oak planks. Nether brick block. And I guess I'll call it andesite. So starting from the front left-hand corner of your 28 by 18 grid cough, if you made it, you want to start by going right and placing 12 spruce planks. Just like that. You will bring... Most of the row will end up coming back by 3. However, there are certain spots where it won't. So the far right will be brought back with 1 spruce plank and then 2 stripped spruce wood that face up. The leftmost is just 3. However, the 2 rows right of it are 2 stripped spruce and then a spruce plank. And then the rest is just 3 spruce planks in the middle here. So essentially from an overhead you have this. Also, if you wanted to start from the front right, you could and just mirror it. I should have said that before, but anyway. I'm just thinking because technically you could, if you have the grid, you could start there and do the same thing if you want. But I'll go over it again anyway, so. Start by bringing the 2x2 of stripped spruce wood here up by 8. Hopefully everyone is having a good day. Or night. I am for the most part. Getting some videos done early in the morning, gotta love it. Take the other 2 strip spruce over here and bring them each up by 5. Like so. Now, you're gonna want to take the back row of spruce planks, and specifically from the right, you are taking the first 8 going left, which are these 8 right here, and you're going to bring them up with 2 rows of light blue stained glass blocks. And then on top of that, going left to right or right to left on top, does not matter. You want to place 2 light blue glass, smooth quartz block, 2 nether bricks, smooth quartz block, 2 light blue glass. You're going to copy that row going up one more time, except instead of nether brick, you're going to place oak planks. And then you'll place another row of light blue glass on top. Fairly easy. That's a little like... They have an advertisement in the window. I don't know what it is specifically. I'm imagining it's something about a Krabby Patty. But it looks roughly like that. Obviously, there's only so much you can do with the 4x2, but... Now, what do we want to do next? You're going to take each spruce plank that we haven't tampered with yet and bring it up with a spruce slab. Just like this. We could have saved this for later, but we might as well do it now. From the top of the doorway here, you're going to take each of these 2 strips spruce and bring them right by 5. And then connect this furthest right block all the way down. I would recommend changing these this top corner here to upward facing, just because I find that it looks better that way. This is an LN2 thing, I swear. Isn't. Not in the front block, but the backmost of this doorway, you're going to fill in the whole thing with light blue stained glass. Just like that. And in the very 2 center blocks, you're going to place bamboo fence. Those are the door handles. Now, you're going to want to take the basically, you're going to kind of copy what's on the left over here on the right, except you don't want the window advertisement. It is just a blank glass. So, essentially what you're doing is you're taking this bottom front strip spruce and bringing it forward with 2 spruce planks. You're taking that front spruce plank and bringing it right by 11. And then you can go back here on the right by 3. And then in the kind of front right here, you're going to place your 2x2 of strip spruce facing upward, although I guess it doesn't matter there. And then everything else is just the 3 rows of spruce planks. Just like that, basically. Again, you're taking the 2x2 of strip spruce and bringing it up by 8. And then, kind of just right of the back block of the doorway, you're going to place 8 light blue glass. Just like that, and then you can just bring it up with 4 rows, instead of having to do all that fancy stuff. And then again, bring each of your spruce planks up with a spruce slab that you have not tampered with yet. Side note, you can use spruce instead of strip spruce. Like, you can just use the planks instead of these, but I feel like the little bit of variation does kind of help with the build. So, what I'm going to tell you to do is we're going to do the kind of archway on this side. And because I basically... I want to get this done first, because then we can do the side, and it'll help us just shape out the roof better. I mean, we could technically do the roof and then do the strip spruce, but... that's lame. So, come to either the left or the right. And when I'm telling you this, it's going to be 2x2s, and it's going to be shifting back a block with each thing that I'm talking about. So, the first thing is, on top of this, you want 2 blocks tall. So, again, it is a 2x2, and it's going to be just pushed back a row like this. You will need placeholders, because you want them all upward facing. And then you want 2 1-block tall things going in like that. And then you want going left, you want 2 blocks. I would make that only 1 tall, by the way. And then from that you want 5 going across, which will be up diagonally in. It's not going to touch it at all either. It's going to be freestanding while diagonally touching, but that's the only one that isn't touching. We'll kind of fix up the inside of this curve, because I do realize that it's a little bit weird right now. And then you're going to go down diagonally to the left with a row of strip spruce. And then you'll go left and then down. Guess we're going to do it this way now. Mid adjustment. Basically, you're just copying what's over there over here, and I'm just saying it a little bit differently. And then you're going to go down and left again. So many placeholders. I lost a block in the sauce. I think I lost this inner block here, yeah. And then you'll take the leftmost and you will extend it down by 2. And then each of those 2 you can extend, or each of the 2x2 you can extend left by 1 each. And then you'll take the I guess leftmost and extend it down to the ground and also bring that left a row. That was a little bit confusing. I'm sorry, I made that weird. I'll try to explain it better on the other one in a more logical fashion. So anyway, you should have this. Now to fix it up, essentially, I'm going to tell you to start by taking the kind of top here where it flattened out, and you're going to take at least the middle 5 and the 1 block on each side here of the 2 and just extend it down with 1 strip spruce. This will just kind of help us start to structure this a little bit better. Now, it is still thin, so under each leftmost block of a diagonal, or if there's only one, it is just the diagonal, or I guess the furthest out, not furthest left, you're going to bring it down with an additional row of strip spruce. So again, I'll explain this better on the other side, or try to. But you'll have this, essentially. So the inner will end up being 4, 5, 6, it'll be 8, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, and then 8, although you can't see the 8th. The outside will end up being 9, 2, 1, 1, 2, 5, 2, 1, 1, 2, and then 9, but again, you can't see the bottom. So you're going to copy this on the other side. I'll be a little bit more specific. Basically, from the top here, I'm going to again do the right and left orientation thing. So you're taking this top 2 by 2, or the top row, and you're extending each one right by 1. You are taking the right more 2 blocks of this, and you're extending each of them up by 2. Off the top row, you're placing another row to the right. Off the right 2 most rows of that, you're placing 1 row. And then again, another row sticking off the right. Right 2 most rows, up 1 more row, and extending to the right again. And then from there, it will be, again, the right 2 most rows, but it'll extend right by 1 again. And then you're going to take just the rightmost row and bring it up by 1. And then right by 4. Just like this. And then to kind of fix this up, you're going to bring each of the end 4 down by 1. I guess actually each of the row of 5 down by 1. And that'll fix that little error there. And at the far right here of the row of 5, you're bringing that down by 1. Taking the bottom 2 rows and extending them each right by 2. With some placeholders yet again. Taking the rightmost row and extending it down. Taking the bottom 2 and extending them both right. And again, you're doing the same thing. Right row down. Bottom 2 right. And then from that, you're taking this right side here. And you're bringing it down by 2. And then you're taking the bottom 3 and extending them each, what should be all the way down to the ground. Extend them each 1 and then, yeah, all the way down. And then you'll just take the bottom 9 and extend them back, or extend them right. That was also really scuffed. You should have this, though. Basically. It's the same curve. So, minus the scuffed part, let's do the left and right side. So these are also the same. You have 4 spruce planks here at the front side, and you're going to just bring the, we'll say the backmost spruce plank back by 14. And then you want placed inwards 3 more rows of spruce planks. Again. On the most inward placed row, you're going to place moving up 4 rows of light blue stained glass blocks. This will be 1 shorter than the front, which is what you want. I'm not really sure why it's like that, but it is. And then the rest will be spruce slabs. Just kind of on top of the spruce planks. Now, if you want to go copy this on the other side, you can, but I'll just explain the next part of this side. So essentially, from the top row of light blue stained glass on this wall, kind of ignore this one block here. Well, I guess actually off this upper light blue glass, you could place a spruce plank and then just bring it across like that to the back. Don't fill up yet, though, because there's a specific pattern. And again, it's the freaking security breach floor pattern. You can never escape it, apparently. So, I want you to just pick a block here. Any block, it doesn't matter. If you want to follow specifically how I did it, I took not this bottom light blue glass, but the one behind it. And the spruce slab in front of it, you're going to, or I guess right of it, you're going to break and replace with an andesite. you're going to take this andesite and you're going to bring it up diagonally back and keep doing that until you essentially hit the last block that will be visible from this side of the wall. Like that. You'll also take that bottom block and you'll bring it upward diagonally forward until you hit a wall, which for me is 1 block. So now we have a really, really exaggerated check mark. From that, you're going to take, or from the, I guess we'll say from this first andesite you placed, you will take the second diagonal up from it, which is this one, and you will extend it down diagonally back and up diagonally forward until it hits walls, which if you will have to break through this row of spruce plank. So, just do keep that in mind. And essentially what you're ending up doing is when you hit the floor here, or you hit the spruce slabs here, when you break into it, after that you'll go back up diagonally back from it. And again, so if you know how this works, basically this will give you a like diagonal to work with. And you will just leave a plus shape of light blue glass available, or whatever, it may be spruce planks when you fill those in, and then after that plus you'll place an andesite. So for this next one you have light blue glass, and then you have 3 spruce planks here. You'll take the middle and extend it up, and then you'll have an andesite right of it. Again, plus shape, andesite, plus shape, etc. And you're just gonna kind of create this sort of plus shape pattern, and it will end up going in both directions, and also, there will be a lot of rows of this. So, wherever you have a row going diagonally the other way that kind of separates the pluses, you can just bring that across as well in each direction with the diagonal andesite. Again, if you've built the security breach floor pattern, this is kind of just a different way to explain it. However, if you did follow where I placed mine specifically, it will help you for sure. And also, each row of 3 will line up with another row of 3, if that helps you in any sense. It's not a complicated pattern, frankly. It is just a little bit weird to figure out. But once you kind of get it, it's easy. They all just line up really, really strangely. That is, I guess, the motto of it. But, yeah, that'll give you this, basically. I am missing a block over here. And over here. Any other takers? No, okay. You should have that. Go ahead and copy this on the other side. So, again, to reiterate, you're taking the 4 far left from this side, 4 rows of spruce, and bringing them each back by 14. Well, kind of. It'll be 12 for the right 3, and it'll be 14 for the leftmost. I know you can bring this one back more, but there's a wall there, so don't do that. And then again, it's your 4 rows of light blue glass instead of 5. It's your spruce slabs on top of these spruce planks, and then it's your andesite pattern. So on, again, if you want to start in the same spot, you can actually just mirror it. Like you can see, I'm looking over there, I'm taking a peek, and I have the andesite there, and just mirror it. Just like this. So yeah, I'll do this, and I'll be back in a minute here. There you go, not too difficult. As you can see, you have this. Now, because of the way that I did the sides, I am going to give you the diagonal numbers on the roof. Although, if you don't particularly care, it just follows the strip spruce kind of in diagonally around. So basically, what I'm going to tell you is, coming back to the front, you're going to place a row of light blue, or spruce planks on top of the light blue glass row, which will also go above the kind of back of the doorway. From that, you will extend it forward a row, and then up with 2 rows, then up diagonally back a row, up 1, up diagonally to the back, or up diagonally back by 2, back 1, up diagonally back 1, back by 4. If you would give me a moment here. And then down diagonally back 1. It's gonna get dark in a second here. Back 1. Down diagonally back by 2. Down 1. Down diagonally back 1. And then down by 3, and you will stop there. You should have 5 rows below it once you have finished it, or once you have something or other like that. Just like that. So you can now clear your inventory, and you want to get out stone, andesite walls, dark oak trapdoors, light blue stained glass panes, stone slabs, and how many of the concretes can we get? Yellow concrete, red concrete, black concrete, and blue concrete. Of course, we're 1 short. That's just expected. So, from the front, you're going to want to... We'll do the back wall in a second, but I do want to do this while I'm thinking about it. Take the left half of the door frame here, or the left portion of the door frame, and you want to trace it up. And you want to trace it all the way up to the top here, and you want to break that spruce plank. You'll break 1 to the left, and then you will break a row behind, and fill in that little 2x2 with stone. Bring each of the 4 stone blocks up with 3 andesite walls, and that's just a little smoke pipe. Come back to the back side, and basically just underneath the last row of spruce planks that we placed back here, you're going to place 5 rows of stone connecting down. We'll just break for the window because it's 1 block. Like, I don't really feel like doing a whole pattern is necessary for it. And it's in an easy spot, so. Just like this. Noted, so, with SpongeBob, things change. So I used, the image that I found of the back was the one where Mr. Krabs is, like, lifting up the restaurant. It's the one where he, like, kicked everybody out. I don't remember why he kicked everybody out. But this one just had the window on the back, so that's what I used. I know some have doors, some have other stuff, but the one that I used just had the window, so that's what we're going with. Anyway, if you're on the back facing forward, you will come to the right side, which is this side, as you can kind of see where I am. You want to be on not the top row of stone, but 1 down, and you also want to be, oh lord, zoom better, please. You will be on the 3rd stone over, so this one right here. You will break it and place a light blue stained glass pane in its spot. You want to essentially surround it in dark oak trapdoors. So above it and below it is easy. It's just top half of the bottom block, bottom half of the top block. And then on either side, you're going to place a dark oak trapdoor and open it so it's up against the inner half, kind of making, again, a little bit of a surrounding area. You could actually put the glass pane in the dark oak trapdoor as well if you wanted, like that. That might be a little bit better, but... Or you could even put a glass block where the stone is. All options. So anyway, come back to the front and we can do the flags. First off, stone slabs. Head to the, or you want to be on the left side of the front here, and this little row of 2 that you can see. You will be in line with the bottom half, and going right, you will place 4 upside down stone slabs. then 4 right side up stone slabs. Then going kind of forward diagonally to this spruce plank, you're placing an upside down stone slab. 4 normal stone slabs, upside down stone slab, and then going kind of back up diagonally, it's 4 stone slabs and then 4 upside down stone slabs again. That gives you this, essentially. That's a little, like, string that they hang on. It's a little weird, so the flags would work better, which you'll see as apparent in a second here. You can get rid of your stone slabs and get out white concrete real quick as well. So, head to the left side again. And you want to be on... We're going to stay within these 3 rows of spruce planks here. The ones just above the windows. If you're on the top left of this, you will count right by... Make sure it's 2. Yeah, 2. And you will place going right 3 yellow concrete. Bring the left and right yellow concretes down with a red and place a yellow in the middle. Right of that, leave a 1 block gap and you will place a yellow from each block. Bring the bottom yellow right with another yellow and bring the top yellow right with a black concrete. On this row of 4 stone slabs, you will take the rightmost stone slab and you will bring it down with 2 white concrete. Go left of the bottom with 2 blue concrete. Then from that end blue, go up with another blue. And then from that blue, go right with a white. From the top right-hand corner of that, you will leave a 2 block gap. And on this 3rd block, you will place a red concrete. Bring it up diagonally to the right with another red, and just to fill in the rest of the square, you will place 2 whites in either corner. Leave a 1 block out from that and place just a yellow from each block, and then right of that, you will place a blue from each block. Just like that. So, for one, I will point out 2 things. I have no idea what these flags are for, but they're here. And for 2, I know this flag isn't centered, it just happened to be the way that the tides turned, unfortunately. But anyway... Once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the exterior for your Krusty Krab complete. I don't believe I'm making an inside. Just with these types of things, the inside would like be a little bit weird. I don't think it would fit. I did fill in the floor with warp planks. It is an optional thing if you want to do it. Assuming you're not going to build your own interior. Maybe I'll build them eventually, but that would be for a different thing. But anyway... With that being said, thank you guys for watching. So if you guys did enjoy this video, let me know what you guys think of this one in the comments down below. Looking at the chumbuck in the background. And Squidward's house. Anyway, have a fantastic rest of your day. Or night. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.